Hello guys, I'm back with you once again today, and this time I'm going to run the swamp cave. So I was thinking I'd show you guys a little bit kind of how that goes. So this is the general location of it, as you can see, where I'm at right here, middle of the swamp, and coordinates actually, put them on there for you, there it is, 63 to 36 is pretty close to where it is. So you guys want to run that, this is basically where it is, so the swamp cave. Now, there is poisonous fumes in here, and to get around that, there's a few ways you can do it. I will explain it to you as we go. Now, first of all, I do have a high-level wolf here, which is very helpful for doing this cave, so not that it's absolutely necessary, but it certainly is helpful. So anyway, it's right here. Now, you will not want to go in here without some kind of protection. There is poisonous gas in here. So one other thing I like to do, you can see in here without it, but I like to bring a torch just because it makes it a little easier to see. And you can certainly do it without it. There is enough light in here to see, but you can certainly do it without it. Now, there's on medium, I'm on a medium, like I said, medium server, and there will be up to level 300 creatures in here. The only creatures in here are the spiders, araneos, and the scorpions. So, but they will drop down all angles from you, ceilings and everything, as you can see here. But with a high level wolf, it's not too hard to dispose of them pretty quickly. So that's what I'm doing now. So on foot, very difficult cave. I would not recommend it on foot at all. You're going to need probably hundreds of stimulants. I have seen on some servers, you can, if there's a lot of lag, you can possibly run it naked, but you really got to know what you're doing. The lag will slow down the creatures a little bit, but still, totally, I would not recommend running this naked. Trying to naked run it. There's so many creatures in the way, you're almost bound to get stuck on them somewhere, and they will knock you out very quickly. So anyway, now, as I said before, you'll go in here. Now the path you'll follow is very simple. You stick to the right. Come in, as you've seen, I just come in. I'm just sticking to the right. So you can see it's a lot of narrow passageways, but basically you'll just stick to the right. And I'll show you, you will turn at one point. So there are other ways to get there, of course, but this is the simplest, the most direct route that you want to take. So now, as far as coming in here, there is poisonous gas in here, and if you are not properly covered, you will die very quickly. If you don't have anything to protect you from the poisonous gas, you will die with less than probably 20 seconds. So I have heard some players come in here with nothing, just with a bunch of med brews, and I am dying because I did not put my scuba pants on. So that should fix that. Yes. So, okay. If you come with just med brews without anything, you will take about 20 med brews per minute. About one every 3 seconds to keep you alive. So that's really a lot. That's not recommended either. You'll burn through way too many of them. So as I said, if you're going to come in here, get a wolf. You don't have to. This wolf is level 400 and something. It is out of the snow cave. You can do that, but even a regular wolf will work. Hopefully you get one over level 100 at least, because the lower level one might not work so well. But anyway, so get a wolf. Now, like I said, you'll have to. There's a few ways that you can avoid the poison. Number one, you can buy, of course, a thick skin with amber, and I believe it's like 15 amber or something. Okay, so maybe 20. I don't know. It's not a whole lot, but you can buy a thick skin. That will totally work. You can come in here. Now, another way to do it is, let me just keep going here for a minute. Another way to do it is to wear a gas mask. Now, if you can make a gas mask, that is all you will need to do it. If you wear the gas mask, you can wear any other clothes you want and you'll be totally fine. Any other armor, whatever you want, and you'll be totally fine. So anyway, just like I said, just stay to the right. You don't have to kill everything like this if you don't want. I do kind of need the chitin right now. So you'll get, if you do this whole cave like this, or at least just to the artifact even, you'll come out of here with, I don't know, 10k of chitin or something like that, 10, 15k, maybe more. So I kind of need the chitins, that's why I'm killing a lot of things as I go. But anyway, stick to the right, just keep sticking to the right. Okay, so there's three. The thick skin you can buy. You can wear just a gas mask. So if you get one of those, or you can make one of those, that's all you need. Now if you're not that high a level, or if you can't get the materials, I'm high enough level, but I don't happen to have the materials quite that I need to make it right now. So another way you can do it is if you wear a scuba gear. Now you can wear it, just a scuba tank won't be enough to do it. If you just wear the scuba tank, even though you're breathing the scuba tank, that will not be enough. You will still die. So as you saw in the beginning, I was coming in now. So what you have to do is wear the scuba tank, wear the goggles, or wear scuba pants, because regular pants won't work. And then you don't want, I don't wear flippers in here, and I don't believe there is any kind of scuba for your hands. So anyway, I wear ghillie. You have to wear ghillie, I believe. If you wear anything else, I don't believe it will work. So as far as I know, you have to wear ghillie, and ghillie on your hands and feet, and the rest scuba. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm going a little faster. Anyway, once you get to this room, you'll take a left. So I got right here. Once you get to this room, you'll see that there's a red loot crate down there, kind of this pond. When you get here, this is where you'll take a left. You'll see a box right here. Titanosaur dossier. Anyway, once you get here, you take a left and you run back here, and this is where it is. Right back here is the artifact. And as you can see, I'm encumbered probably with meat and too much chitin. So anyway, right back here, and there's no creatures back in here, you're safe. Back in here by the artifact, you're totally safe. It is very tight in here, as you can see, on a wolf especially. So take that, get back on wolf, and start heading out. Now as I said, you can do this without the torch, but it is pretty dark, so yes, let me make sure I am healing. I should be. I am. Okay, good. Okay, so let me go out of here again. Just answer him. Ally. Okay, so now, so you want to go back out of here. So now, you just stick to the right. For here, you stick to the right. I need to drop some weight. I'm a little bit heavy. Okay, so let me drop a little weight here. Keep these, keep that. I want to keep the chitin. I believe I'm going to drop the rest. Yes, I don't need that. Okay, so look at the chitin. Like I said, look at it. There's almost 15k chitin already. Okay, so now you just take a right here, back in this room. Take a right. And then once you take this right, you just stick to the left. That's it. So you stick to the left through here. Now I am going to try to run out. You can just run out of here, but I got web, so it slows me down. As soon as I can get rolling here, I'm just going to try to get out of here now. So just stick to the left and you'll be good. Now, like I said, there are other loot drops in here, but really the main one is that we're looking for is the artifact. That gives you the biggest reward, really. And it gives you several things, but mainly what players want it for, what I'm hoping for here is a good sword blueprint, because you know, good swords come in handy, especially when you're running the dungeons and such. So stick to the left, be almost out of here, and then right up around here, and we are out. Okay, and make sure you keep your mask on all the way until you're out. Alright guys, so that is how you do it. If you need to watch it again, go ahead and there's a buddy of mine. Go ahead and watch it again, and that's the way you get there. So I'm gonna fly on over, if I can find my bird, and I'll tribute that and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'll just show you once more quickly how to do it again. So like I said, just stick to the right. Normally I'll run it fast as possible, but I was kind of doing it slow, and I'm kind of doing it slow again so you can see once again. So you come in here, you just stick to the right, and very easy. Easy peasy, as they say. So, now if you haven't done it at all, the first time you do it, if you do it right, by getting the, I forget what it's called, the 3 times bonus, this thing. If you do it right by getting intense focus, there it is, 35 for the intense focus, you will get that when you do it, the first time you do it on a server with a new character, or the first time with a character. And on your way out, grab one of the boxes, the dossiers that we saw. They give you added XP. So grab them. There's a few. There's one in, I think it's the next room coming up. We passed one, we're right where we make the left turn, there's that one. So any of those, you get one on your way out. And when you leave with the artifact, you will gain, depending on what level you are, your player is, you will gain 15 to 20 levels usually. Depending on how high you are. If you're already up maybe 90s or so, you might only gain 5 or 6. But still, that is really a lot. So anyway, stick to the right like I said. Make sure you have all your gear on. Keep you from getting poisoned. We're going right, down through here. Okay. And it's not really that far through here. You'll get there pretty quick, especially with a decent wolf. You could also do it with a saber-tooth, a few other mounts as well. Really, you don't have to have a wolf, it's just my preferred one. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go down through. Now, there's some other loot drops you can get if you want. I don't usually get them. I have gotten them before, but I have pretty much everything I need, so I don't really need them. So just stay to the right. Now, the next one. See, here's another box that you can see. I've already gotten them all. I've done this a bunch of times. But there's another box there you can get on your way out to help you level up when you first do it with your character. You will gain the most points from this cave if you do that right. Now when you get to this room here, this is where you'll take the left. As you can see, this is what it looks like. So when you're coming in here, take a left. You can see it's kind of a big, this is kind of one of the biggest rooms in here. It might be the biggest room, I think. Anyway, you see what it looks like here. So this is where you take the left. There's this rock right here, helps you to know where to go. And there's a box right up here as well. You can get that on your way out. So anyway, go right back in here, and there will be the artifact. Very easy to get. And then you just reverse the process on the way out. So that's how simple it is, guys. But like I said, do it on foot. It's very difficult. Rather, you should get a decent tame. And it doesn't have to be quite this high level, but something decent, and you'll be fine. And from here on, there shouldn't be any usually back in here, so you're fine back in here. Oh, there is one. That's okay. Leave him there for now. Yep. So we get our loot crate here. Trophy artifact container. That's what I'm thinking of. Get that. As you can see, my health is staying totally fine. This time I have the full scuba everywhere, but ghillie on my hands. So, alright guys, so we are almost here. attribute that and see what we get. Hopefully we'll get a good sword blueprint. There are other things you can get as well, but I'm hoping for the good sword blueprint. And let us see what we got. Okay, we did not get one. That's okay. I will probably run it again until I get. We got potent dust and riot blueprints, riot gear blueprints. So not bad, but I will run that again. So anyway, that's how you do the swamp cave, guys. Like I said, just stick to the left, and stick to the right. Excuse me. On the way in, stick to the right until you get to that room with the red loot crates, loot drops, and take that left, and that'll put you right there. And then on the way back out, just do the opposite. So that is the swamp cave. As long as you got the proper armor on, you will be fine. Those are the ways that you do it. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, play Ark and have fun.